motherfucker. Do it.
Hey, what's going on? My name is HH Creep, and we're starting a new podcast kind of series. We haven't really selected like a schedule, like a set actual schedule, but nonetheless, I'm here joined by my friends.
Dover.
Nation.
So awkward. 5 years later.
Panda.
Was it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Bella.
All right, so this this is what it is. This is our great friend group.
Yeah.
Really, during this podcast, we're just going to be giving basic backstories on how we all met. So, actually, I'll go first. I met Dover back when I was, I was 16 and I just got hired at McDonald's. and
we'll bring that up later.
Okay. All right, yeah, we'll save the stories for later. But anyway, yeah, Dover, how'd you meet Mason?
Well, basically, I'm pretty sure this whole group was kind of... Stop! Who the fuck?
I don't know who that is.
Panda.
I don't know.
Yeah, my bad. Yo, sorry.
Man, get rid of your damn Get rid of your fucking shit.
Shut the fuck up! But anyway, this whole friend group is kind of not based around me, but we all really met through me, I would say.
Pretty much.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Well, I've known Nate or Nason, whoever you want to call him, for about over a decade. I've known Hunter since I worked at McDonald's, which was like 4 years ago. I've known Bella since like 4 years ago, and I've known Panda since... Panda, when did I meet you?
Probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
What were we doing?
No.
I don't remember.
Honestly, I think it's probably 3 years ago, and I think I met you through some game.
Yeah, some game. Anyways.
I don't know if it was probably GTA or something.
Let it go.
Anyways, for the most part, we all do YouTube. Okay. Me, Nathan, and Hunter, or HH Group. But the other two are losers. But anyways, speaking of YouTube, Bella.
Oh, wow.
Your YouTube passed. Nate, would you like to ask the question?
What the fuck did you upload? What was your name? Who were you?
Listen, I was like 12, and I decided I could have a singing career. So...
She's gonna be the next Justin Bieber.
Go on.
I uploaded like 2 videos of me singing. One of them I was crying in, and then I remembered like 3 years later.
Did she say? Sorry guys, this is real emotional.
Yes, I did.
Can I have a link to this so-called video?
These videos are
I
deleted.
deleted them.
Do you have a copy?
Fuck no.
She would have said that.
They were on a
copy.
shitty webcam.
My question is, are you ready to do a concert of your music? Are you ready to do a live performance right here and now?
Hell no.
I figured. How many subscribers did you have?
None.
How many views?
Like 5.
Were they all from you?
What was the name of the video?
I don't remember. It was like the title of the song.
Do you at least remember the song?
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you remember anything?
No,
She doesn't
I'm very
remember
bad
shit. I can vouch for that. But speaking of it in the introduction, I forgot to mention me and Bella are dating, so that's why I know all this shit.
Nice.
But otherwise, Nate, why don't you talk about your past YouTube career? Now that I think about it, the Radical Sensation.
Yeah, it was a sex joke name. I didn't even realize it at the time when I made it. So I made a new channel after a while.
Why don't you tell us about some of the content?
The content? I made funny moment videos.
This was back like 6 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it was my first go at YouTube. I was maybe 13 or 14. Latest was 15, and tried to make funny content from GTA, NBA, games like that. Things that Vanos were playing, even too. Trying to, like, replicate some of the things he's done there. But obviously to a lesser degree. Because I wasn't
content
good at
vultures.
it. Yeah. I mean, we did have original concepts. In fact, Vanos actually stole one of our concepts that we never did. I'm assuming he didn't directly steal it. He probably just figured it out on his own.
Yeah.
But Dover thought it up first.
Yeah, I definitely
Like, he's
did.
talked about it like 9 months in advance.
Years.
Then we just see Vanos do it in a video, and we're just like, what the fuck?
Motherfucker! That was fun! Speaking of group stuff, I still feel like we should probably bring up the group channel, the Dead Universal Gaming channel.
I mean, we tried to make a group channel, but it just didn't work out. I only uploaded on, like, maybe 1 or 2 times. Dover uploaded a few times. Nothing ever really came from it.
Adrian uploaded Allman, for those who remember him.
I can't believe he fucking touched that channel.
But, basically, that is a failed channel.
I mean,
I don't even know. The last time we uploaded on that was like 2 years ago.
I don't even have the channel information anymore.
I have it.
Good, because I don't.
I think I do at least. But we should probably switch over because we got no more YouTube fucking shit. But Hunter,
subscribe to
McDonald's. Subscribe to View. Hunter, McDonald's.
Yeah, well,
would you like to explain some of the stories that came out of that?
Well, first I just want. Actually, yeah. We'll go off of McDonald's. So I was 16, like I said. I met Dover while working there. And it was like my first job, obviously. So it's like, you know, I just kind of went into it and just said, fuck it. I'm going to be the weirdest motherfucker in this kitchen.
Oh, he was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, all right. So there was this kid named John in there. Dover, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Key?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, him. And I think it started with him. And because you guys were in the back in the grill area, and I was cash register up front. And every chance I got, I'd go back there and be like, good game, John, and smack him on the ass. And then eventually I started doing it like to all of you guys, just to piss you guys off. And I remember this one time Isaac actually took a frozen fish fillet and started playing frisbee with you guys in the back. So it was like a frozen fish fillet war. Do you remember that, Dover?
I don't think I was there that day, but I definitely remember someone saying something about a fucking frisbee fillet.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Dude, that place, we worked at McDonald's. That place was...
We trashed that place multiple nights.
There would be days where I would walk into the back to grab something. I would move one of the carts that had all the stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there would be someone just laying in the rack, just on break.
Oh, yeah, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. He'd just be laying in, like, the cups.
Yeah. He literally just did not give a fuck.
He just disappeared.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ryan, so this one day, I was washing dishes, right? And every, 5 minutes or so, I would feel something, hit me or feel something, fly by my head. And I would look around, and I never knew what it was until I saw one hit the fucking wall, explode. It was a grape tomato.
Nice.
So there were these little fucking circular tomatoes at me. And when I saw the tomato, I didn't know who was doing it at first. So I was trying to pretend like I didn't see it. And as soon as the next one hit, I turned around and I just saw Ryan run back to the prep area. So I grabbed a handful of pickles.
Oh no.
Walked up to him and put him down his shirt. Because he had to wear it tucked in. So he just had pickles all down his fucking back.
Yep.
I ran back to the dish area. And I turned around just to see a Big Mac box being thrown at me.
Yeah.
Like a fucking frisbee. Newsflash, it wasn't empty. There was a full Big Mac.
It was a full
box.
There was a full fucking Big Mac.
It hit the wall, exploded everywhere, and then just Big Mac all in the sink. And I just started dying. And all I hear is our manager Stacey go, Ryan! knock that shit off.
Dude, Stacy.
I just started laughing.
Numerous times, Stace would always like yell at least one of us, like during a shift. It's because we would always just do some dumbass shit like that, and then I'd join in. Like what I do, okay, I take sauce packets and I toss them back there. You remember that? Toss them back there, and some of them would land on the grill.
So they would explode.
Yeah, they would land on the grill and they'd combust because of the heat pressure. So there'd be sauce on the fucking grill.
There'd be times where I would be on the grill, I would put something down, I would come back, and there'd be just a stray pickle under my grill. And someone would grab it and eat it. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They're just frying pickles on the grill.
Ugh.
I think that was Ryan as well. There'd
Probably.
be times where no one was on break, so I would see him go, fuck it, I'm taking my break, even though he's not allowed to, and he'd just sit on a mop bucket eating a burger that he made for himself.
Yeah, he just did not give a fuck.
You're not allowed to do that. But
He was the epitome of just not giving a shit. He really, yeah.
I remember when Isaac almost kissed Louis.
What?
They were, you know how guys act gay towards each other constantly? Well,
Yeah.
these guys...
I was the
were the
CEO
type-
of that in the McDonald's crew.
He was the one who would always act gay towards other employees. So there would be times
I would
where...
sue for sexual harassment.
I bet you would. There'd be times where people would just act so gay towards each other and just like back out at the last minute. The worst case of this is when Isaac and Louie both did the same thing to each other, and they're known for not backing out. They will do this thing.
They are, yeah, they were just
They
incredibly
don't want to
comfortable.
be known as the bitch, so they'll do it until they can't possibly do it anymore, like the last possible second.
Yeah.
I think they were acting gay towards each other or some shit, and one was like, "Shut up before I kiss you," and the other one said, "Do it." So they were about to kiss each other on the fucking lips, and then the last possible second they both backed out of it, and everybody was like, "Oh, come on." I think that was you. Were you there for that, or was that Tim? That might have been Tim.
No, that was Tim.
That was.
I wasn't, I wasn't there.
There was times where people thought me and Tim were brothers because we used to look like...
You guys did at that time.
Our
at least,
school IDs
kind of.
looked fucking identical.
Yeah. I mean, you guys kind of looked alike.
I want to meet this person.
I'll tell you his Facebook once we're done.
Yeah, give me
But,
a link to that. I'm curious.
But as far as McDonald's stories go, there was, I think someone OD'd in the bathroom. Did someone die in that bathroom? Like a few years later. I think it was like a year after I stopped working there. I don't know when you stopped working there.
I remember I started January of 2016 and I left. It was June of 2017. I was there for a year and a half.
I was there for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I went to Amazon and immediately hated that. Amazon is the worst fucking place to work. I'm just gonna throw that out there now.
Yeah, I've
Never go
heard.
there.
I've heard.
I
some
injured
horror
my
stories.
arm, and there's this place called AmCare that is like a little medical facility that's inside of Amazon. You know your shitty job if you have to have a medical facility inside your fucking job.
Jeff Bezos
What
at his
happened when you
finest.
went?
So I had to get my arm put in a sling, and they still wanted me to make piece rate, which is like one thing a minute, so like 60 things an hour. It's not that
While
easy.
injured.
While injured. And they started
Isn't
just
that-
fucking yelling at me. It's
Isn't
like,
that
what do you
like
want
a-
me to do?
Couldn't that be like
My
a
arm's in
wellness
a literal
violation or some
sling.
shit?
I don't know, but
Probably, or at least
Amazon's
like
getting
Yeah.
so many bad reviews from people who work there.
yeah, it's probably.
Like,
I think
it is-
Nate's right. It's probably like an OSHA violation for that shit.
it
like-
probably is, but I didn't know that shit at the time. I just turned 18,
yeah.
and I only worked there for 3 months because it was a holiday.
Oh, they
Yeah, it
caught
was
you
just
in with
seasonal.
only a seasonal. Yep.
And it was
Damn.
like, they're just like, we don't need any of you. So they laid off like 100 some people
Fuck,
because
dude.
fuck it. But yeah, those are some of my shitty job experiences. I have a few more, but
Yeah. Here, I actually,
most part,
I have a
tacos was a
topic.
fun
I have a topic I want to bring up.
what do you want to bring up?
So earlier you were asking Nate about like his previous YouTube channel and whatnot.
What do you want to know?
Nate, you and I are kind of the same.
Who are you?
We just don't have really a filter You know, we just kind of just
Nate
say
has
anything.
A filter.
But
You do not.
I absolutely do not.
Adrian does not have a filter.
It's
I think you're mixing them up.
It's why all my old videos are now privatized by YouTube themselves. I cannot unprivatize them.
Oh.
There's a specific reason for that, and I think
have the next topic.
What?
I have the next topic. Continue, but I have the next topic.
Okay. All right.
You're not going to enjoy this.
Well, what's the topic? Now I'm curious.
The most fucked up thing we've done.
Well, I don't know about we.
I know some of yours.
I can definitely tell you the most fucked up thing that I've done, and that's probably the straw that broke the camel's back, and YouTube came in and shut.
I remember the phone call you said, the prank call you made.
Yep, that was it. Myself and one of my other friends that kind of fell off the face of the earth, we prank called the Suicide Hotline. Yeah, I actually really regret that one.
Now,
that was really fucked up.
How you prank call the Suicide Hotline? Just wait, let him tell you.
So what we did was we created a Skype burner account, and I added minutes for like a temporary like Skype phone number, and I called the Suicide Hotline pretending that I was going to kill myself, and lady answered, picked up, said, "Oh well, I mean, you're not alone. Don't kill yourself. Yada yada yada. If you kill yourself, you go to hell. This stuff." And I was like, "Well, I'll see you there, bitch." And then I picked up 2 pieces of plywood and I slapped them together to simulate a quote unquote gunshot. And immediately I muted our end of the call so that way we were muted and the woman on the other line couldn't hear us. And we we were just laughing, and we kind of calmed down a little bit, and she's still on the phone with us, and we're just listening to see if she says anything, and we're kind of thinking maybe she didn't hear that last part, but ever so faintly, we hear like the scrambling of the call center headset, like, but and all we hear is, "Oh my god, he actually did it." And just ever so faintly in the background. Like, dude, at the time, it was funny because we were
all edgy teens.
Edgy and angsty, just because back then my YouTube channel was just all for shock value, That's all it was.
That phase where you just go for shock value.
And
what happened? Keep going.
Well, it's not that I didn't get caught by the cops or anything, but we just hung up immediately. We laughed a little bit, then I kind of started to feel bad over time because knowing that we put that lady through that trauma, thinking that somebody actually did that on the phone with them.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
It's not pretty fucked. It's really fucked up. It is fucked up.
If you ever worked for a suicide hotline, if someone were to do that to you, how would you feel?
I would feel absolutely terrible.
That you couldn't stop them from killing themselves.
Exactly.
Would you think that they did to you what you did to her?
No, not even that. Would you never be able to get it off your mind? Say that you would. I don't know how you could work somewhere like that. Same with a 911 hotline.
I would not be able to work.
Because if you fail,
that shit would haunt me.
It would blame. I don't know. I would blame myself for their death, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
I would never forget it. I would feel like I'm responsible for their death. I would feel like it's on my hands, and I would never just get over it.
Exactly. That's the point. And now that I'm older, I can realize.
Panda, are you still alive over there?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Do you have a story you want to share? Maybe something fucked up you did in the past? I don't know many of your stories. I know a lot of everyone else's. I don't know yours.
Kind of a mystery, bro.
Kind of a
Okay,
mystery.
fucking weirdo.
You never did anything fucked up that you can share legally.
When he has to think about it, he's a good noodle.
My lawyer.
I'm trying to just stall mine so I can actually.
My lawyer has advised me legally to not speak of it.
I plead the fifth. Honestly, like the worst thing that I've done was probably I catfished somebody.
How did you catfish someone? Were you
So
posing as a
basically,
guy or a girl?
a girl, obviously.
Oh my.
Why would I pose as a guy? Like I am
I
a
don't know.
guy.
As far as we know.
That's true. But yeah, it was like one of my friends. I used one of her pictures. She's like, "All right, like, basically, like, let's get me money." I was like, "All right, man." And it was basically like a sugar daddy situation, and then it
Oh
was like
shit.
getting serious. I was like he sent like 400. I was like,
Jeez.
Damn, panda trapping.
yeah, and it
Should've,
was like he was like real. I was like, damn, like dudes actually like exist like that. Like they just willing to give money.
It's
You
actually
should have
quite.
hit her up and asked her if she wanted in on it to make even more.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
know the person you
Yeah,
Is there a
the
profile?
girl you took the pictures
Yeah,
from
yeah,
to
yeah.
use.
No, yeah, she was my friend. Like we literally devised the plan to do it.
Oh
Oh, so you
shit.
gave her some of the
Okay.
money.
Did you
Yeah,
like
I gave
split?
her half. 'Cause
Okay, yeah, okay.
I just used her like pictures, and then I would do like all the conversation stuff.
Jesus.
So I was like, I'm doing.
What happened when Homeboy wanted more pictures, if you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
I don't know. I think I
Google
just blocked him.
Google images.
You blocked him?
How old were you at the time?
This was like 2 years ago, so I was 17.
So an underage girl, got it.
Yes.
Well, nothing nude was shown. I'm sure.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
She wanted it.
All right. Well, obviously the man got
Dude.
$400 out of it.
Yeah, we got more than $400.
She said, give
Oh
me that
fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
how much-
What was the grand
We got
total?
more
How
than
much did
400.
you get?
What was the grand total exactly?
I'm just gonna say this.
Hundreds or thousands?
Okay,
You
so
say
like
10,000s, I'm gonna kill you.
No, not 10,000, not 10,000. It was like, I think it was like 3,000.
3 G's somewhere in
Wow.
there, ballpark.
Yes.
Damn.
And you never delivered on anything?
No, bruh. Like, it's kind of sad because like I remember he just wanted like a pic of like her and her family. I was like,
Why?
No.
Why
He
the
paid.
family?
No.
Oh my goodness.
That guy is fucking weird. No.
Yeah, bro.
He was trying to
that's why I cut it
assassinate
off.
and stalk all the
wants
motherfuckers
that
in the
money
family.
back.
He was gonna like take out her family or some shit and pick her up. I don't know.
And take that money back.
Yeah.
Like,
Put
oh,
her, like,
your
put her in,
family's
like,
dead.
his
Now you're
private
alone.
cellar.
Like, oh shit.
He was gonna put her in the cellar.
Now I'm your daddy now.
Oh shit.
Yep. So as soon as that, like, he asked for that, I was like, hell no. Like, I cut her loss. Like, cut it there.
Man, that's crazy. That's a crazy story.
How old
dude.
was the guy?
He said he was like 40.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was
Fuck.
black.
Well,
That's some
that's
black ass
yeah, that's pedophilic.
Yep, pedophilia to the max.
Mm.
Well, we said she was 18, which she actually
Oh.
was at the time because she's
Oh,
older.
uh,
So she's
Still,
like,
that's weird.
it's still a little
yeah,
rapey.
it's weird. It's
It's
yeah, it's
still a little rapey.
I'm not saying it's good, but like
Bella, do you have a story you want to share?
whack.
I got mine whenever.
I can't really
Time.
think of any.
Okay, well,
You-
while,
you-
while
Okay, I know
Nate-
one.
all right,
Say,
Nate,
oh,
go
Nate,
ahead.
you want to speak yours?
Maybe I should tell a story.
All right, Nate, what's up?
Not the one on.
No, I'm not stupid.
Let the man
Okay.
speak. Let the man speak. Go ahead, Nate.
Let's see, which one should I pick?
Bella, think of one while.
I don't really
I have
any.
so many stories.
I know you have some.
Give me an age and I'll round it.
15
15 years old.
or I don't know,
What
16,
did I
whatever.
do at 15
All right.
years?
I'll tell you when I started smoking weed.
All right, fuck it. Why not?
That's not that bad.
Well, okay, so growing up, I never really had like lots and lots and lots of friends. I was pretty much a loner.
Mm-hmm.
So people from where I'm from, it's ghetto as hell. Let's be real here. It's really ghetto here. like
It's a
really
bad
fucking
city.
ghetto. It's a pretty
Um,
bad city where I'm at, and so basically, trying to make friends wasn't all that easy in the schools around here, and I would never be able to make them. So after a while, around when I turned 16, I decided, oh, all the kids are fucking smoking weed. Fuck it, why not try it and see if I can like bond or some shit with some people, make connections and this and that. And so I started. the The drug itself, the plant, it's okay. It's not like at first it'll be fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie, it would be so fucking fun. But everything in this world, if you abuse something that's a good thing so much, it eventually turns into a bad thing. And what I mean by that is, it's all dependent on the person taking the plant. It's all dependent on the plant's type. Like, there's multiple different strains of marijuana that do different things, and some people can't handle it, actually, believe it or not. And some people would protest to this, but it all depends on if a person's like mentally capable of it or has any underlying health conditions that can even stop them from smoking, like anything in general, like cigarettes. But like, there's just multiple factors that go into it. But anyways, so I started smoking weed just to make friends, and I made the friends. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very fucking fun time, but those friends never really stuck around. So like, yeah, it was like a high school thing. I mean, it was a good year, my 16th year, but like, it could have been better. Basically, the moral of the story here is like, don't like do stupid things to impress people, because it's just kind of like not really worth it. It's a momentary thing. And as for the marijuana, when I said that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, in the long run, smoking loses its potency and can sometimes give you new effects that aren't all that good after you do it for maybe on a daily basis for so long. Yeah, it's just it's an experience to say the least. But if anyone were to ever listen to this and think about smoking, if they never have or already do so much and second guess it, I recommend, if you're gonna continue doing it, that you would like do it in moderation. Don't abuse it, because when you abuse anything in life, it turns into something that's just like not that good for you. I would say like every other day,
kind of like a
once a week.
dependency in a way.
It
Yeah.
could be seen as a dependency. You could be dependent on it mentally. Sometimes from the psychosis effect, if you even have one, depending on the strain or whatever is even put in the weed, depending on if you get some from some like fucking shady dude from the side of the road or some shit, or actually at a medical dispensary where the fucking medical weed's grown, depending on your state. And basically, it's a bunch of factors, really. But my point is, don't like do the shit all day, every day. Like, okay,
So
if you're
you're
gonna have like a
smoking there and there,
celebration,
huh?
if you're gonna have like a celebration of some kind, fuck it, why not? But like, not on a daily basis, because it'll the downside effects is once you're not smoking, you'll just be like fucking meh and like somewhat depressed because your cannabinoids and shit are all out of like whack because you over like, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain the psychology behind it and the effects, but like, basically, I'm gonna dumb it down. You have like good mood receptors in your fucking brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you smoke, you make those go into like overdrive and shit, and when you're not smoking anymore, it's already used to it getting that daily dose, so the amount that would be there itself would be down for a little while than normal. Make sense? And you would just feel like mopey and shitty and shit for a few weeks, give or take, depending on how long you've fucking done this shit daily.
I heard it also like makes you lazy.
Oh, fuck yeah, and it makes you hungry as hell.
Well, that too, but like, like if you
Isn't that dependent on the type?
like
It is very dependent on the type. Some types can make you just want to relax and chill, and other types can make you fucking hyper and work out even.
Well,
Like
uh,
an
Yeah, there's
example,
like a ton of strains.
an example for one that would make you work out, I would say, is like green crack. That's the name of the weed strain. Green crack.
Well,
because it
yeah,
makes you
anything with
fucking get
crack in the
up.
name, I assume it would.
Exactly.
Anyway, this phone place I used to work at was there was this giant parking lot.
Mhm.
So I gotta tell you, there's no cameras there, right? This is just the setup. This doesn't even take place there, but there's no cameras there, and my excuse was that there was no cameras there, so they couldn't prove me wrong on what I did. Now, what I did was about around the same time, maybe like a month or two ahead of time, I was taking my friend to get a tattoo, who will remain nameless. Nate, you probably already know who it is.
Yeah, it's
Don't say it.
it's
But
it's
so I took them to get a tattoo for their birthday, and when we were driving out of the parking lot, I kind of underestimated or overestimated the turn. So I scratched up the side of my car on someone else's car and then drove away.
Oh.
It was very noticeable on my car. I don't think I messed up their car even in the slightest. I did go back to check, but I wasn't sticking around that long. I checked for maybe 5 seconds. I didn't see anything noticeable, but I was fucking out of there. I pulled over into a Sheetz parking lot. I was like, oh, fuck, my car's dented to shit. My front left bumper was fucked. So,
Good one.
about a month goes by. Somehow, my parents didn't notice. It's not really a thing you look at. You don't really go over and go, oh, I guess I gotta look at Coda's car. No, they just drove by. So, like, a month later, I get this text from my mom. It's like, so, you gotta tell me what happened to the front of your car. So, my excuse was, I did not tell her I hit someone's car and then drove away. I told her that someone at my work, the cell phone place, hit my car and drove away. So I don't know whose car that was. I think it was someone who worked there. But since there was no cameras, she was like, can't you ask them to look at the security cameras? And I was like, no, we don't got any out there. So I never got caught. And I fucked up someone's car and my car until I got a new one about a year ago. So I was driving that shit out for around a year later. So yeah, I basically just did a hit and run on someone's car and just drove away.
So you got the worst end of it?
Yeah, I think so, but honestly, I wasn't sticking around. It might have been like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, okay, good, bye.
Well.
Damn.
Bella, I can show you exactly where I did it. It's not that far.
Oh my god.
I could probably tell you the name of the place and you'd know exactly where it is.
What's the name of the place?
No, I'm not telling you right now. We're on stream.
Text me it.
Well, I mean, currently it's privatized, but I'll cut. I'm
No,
of course
I'm
going to be
streaming.
cutting shit out.
No, like I'm streaming the behind the scenes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that is
fuck.
amazing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I've done that
I,
too.
Bella has a story, but I don't remember all of it, and she's a little tired. I'm gonna try to paraphrase it from what I remember.
Alright.
So, Bella, was this a guy you were dating in middle school?
I'll just tell it. It's fine.
Okay.
I was in middle school. It was in like 6th grade, I'm pretty sure. And my ex at the time had given me a razor. He wanted to stop cutting, right? And my other ex, who was sitting with us at the lunch table, pissed me off, right? And so I kind of whipped it out and cut him. And he ended up going to tell the nurse, whatever, and he told his friend. And I'm pretty sure he snitched on me. So the next day, I wasn't there. And people were telling me how people were talking about it. And I was like, well, alright, I don't really care. And I came back the next day, and they were like, go get your stuff. You're going to the principal's office, you're getting sent home. You're suspended for 10 days. And I was like, alright, cool. But the guy who snitched on me was crying, saying he regretted it and didn't think it would get me in trouble. And I was like, I'll be back. It's fine.
I'm coming for you.
So I then got expelled and
So
came
you
back a
didn't come.
year later.
Oh, you did come back.
I did come back.
And then I shanked his ass.
No, I did not.
Not yet. Watch out, Brian. I don't know who the fuck
His
his name
name's
is.
not Brian.
Watch out, Chris.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway. So yeah, she basically just shanked a bitch.
He deserves it.
What?
No regrets.
Nope.
Dude, we're all just fucking tired right now.
Yeah, we are, but this
I'm
is some
fine.
decent
I don't know about you
conversation.
fucking people.
I'm decent.
I have a
I'm not too
migraine.
tired.
You have
Yeah,
a,
she.
take like a fucking headache medication or something.
I just took 3 ibuprofen
And then when was this? Like a minute ago?
5 minutes ago.
Give it like
It'll kick
10.
in soon. But so I guess the next topic on hand: how is your coronavirus lives going? Affect anybody?
I want to say, I do want to say something about this whole ordeal. With this whole staying home order and whatnot, and I know, like, as of right now, you know, things are, you know, gradually, you know, opening up at whatever 50% capacity or whatever. But I just want to say that now that, you know, everything was closed for, you know, a while, it doesn't seem comfortable, at least for maybe it's just me being a fucktard, I don't know, but for me personally, it's just, it feels weird going even to the grocery store again. Like, it feels weird going into a McDonald's or somewhere, even at, like, inside a building, you know, like that, just to get food. Like, it feels weird now. And when I go out in public and I don't wear a mask, I feel like other people are judging me for not wearing a mask. Like,
That's gonna be the next hate crime. People
I
who
don't know.
wear
It's
masks.
just like, it's gotten my anxiety up, and I don't like that. You know, like, it's really put a damper on my mental health, I think, by just like being a complete shut-in. Other than going to work, you know, I've been working a lot, but I mean, you know, we're pretty much all in adulthood, so I mean, you know, I know that's normal, but still, like, you know, it's just it's hard, man, because it's like I just don't feel comfortable with being in public anymore, and yeah, that's just my take on it.
I am kind of on the other side of it. I don't mind it. I have to work regardless because I have a quote-unquote essential job.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And I work in a factory where there's a lot of dust, so I kind of have to. I don't have to wear a mask, but it's
Recommended.
easier if you do.
Yeah.
So it hasn't really hit me too hard. When we went back into green for like however long that was, maybe like 2 days, however fucking long it was, I went to visit Bella on break, and the guy at the store we went to told me I had to wait outside because I didn't have a mask. I was like, I'll be out here.
Let me just say, working in a grocery store for the whole like thing of COVID, since I have been working there for a year, people have been getting fucking crazy. Especially because of COVID and the mask thing.
Like stir crazy.
Yeah, my one friend who works with me, she was walking in from her break, and this like elderly lady started screaming at her, saying that my friend coughed on her and everything,
Oh,
but she never did. And it was like this big thing where she said, check the cameras, she coughed on me, I'll fuck you up or something. And I was like,
Put you in the ground.
holy shit.
they checked the cameras and she never even looked at her. And I was like, man, I don't know what to tell you.
Ma'am, you can't return to
Ma'am,
the
you
store.
are going senile.
It
I'm
was
gonna
We need to
ask
put
you
you
to
in
step
a
out.
home.
Man,
I'm
you're
gonna
the
have to ask you to
average
step outside the
crackhead
store.
from Pennsylvania. Shut the
I'm
fuck
gonna ask
up.
you to step inside the station.
It was so funny, but horrible.
That would
That's
piss me
crazy.
off majorly if I was her. I
The
don't know.
whole COVID
She was
thing really
pissed.
hasn't affected me.
Understandably,
The only-
I get it.
Like, I still go to stores and shit and get food.
I do too.
Because I'm too lazy to make food, but still.
Well, no,
I mean, I'm usually wearing a mask, though, for the
Yeah.
most part.
I mean, I still go
Or
to
I
the
could
store.
go through drive-through so I don't have to wear a mask. Be like, it sucks to be you. You can't tell me what to do in my own car.
Damn. How about you, Nathan? What's your thoughts on the whole COVID thing going on?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, basically, social distance. That's it.
Nate, I don't think has left his house in like the last 5 years.
I
He
left.
doesn't. You don't. Well, the thing is, you
I
don't
was just
really
celebrating
work.
the 4th of July.
I know. I'm saying you don't really work. You don't really go anywhere on the like for the
Well,
majority. You just stay home.
well, I'm starting to work on actually this week.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, for Nate's life, he hasn't really. Have you ever really even had a job?
Yeah,
Is there a job you can explain?
the one with my uncle. I'm about to do it again for a bit.
Oh, you did it before.
Yeah, it didn't. The reason it didn't go well last time is because he lied to me about how much I would be getting, so it pissed me off, like a lot.
So what if he lies to you about it again?
I'm getting my money that I'm promised one way or another, man.
Beat his ass.
What
It's my
kind of
money,
Right.
bitch.
If I'm gonna work for this nigga again on a regular basis at that, I want my normal money that I'm promised.
what
That's
what
fair.
kind of work is it?
Just produce shit. I would help him sell it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's nothing all that complicated. I'd have to help him, like, get it in his truck, fucking go to the places, and help him make the sales and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's basically it.
Nate, you said why you can't have a normal job?
Oh, I
For
have
the
a
most
heart
part?
condition.
Yeah, I think
But
everybody
I'm gonna
knows
do
about
it.
that from your channel.
Yeah,
Maybe
I have a
updates
heart
and stuff.
condition called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. It fucking... You can have it's a very, very, very small chance, but you can have sudden death from it. You can black out sometimes, and sometimes your heart can have, like, rapid beating problems. If I were to work out, for example, I would be fucking... It would take me, like, longer to get my heart to a resting heart rate than normal people, simply because I have an extra electrical pathway in my heart that causes, like, my heart rate to just keep, like, going in, like, a cycle for a bit, if you will, from signals it receives from my body itself, or some crazy shit that I can't even explain, but it's like that, and it would just make my shit all fucking weird. I'm planning on getting a surgery to correct the problem and eliminate the extra electrical pathway so I can have a normal heartbeat and not be restricted in the things that I do with my physical activity and such, because it's a struggle, really. I always wondered why I'd get more fatigued easily than other people, and I figured out why. I mean, when I was like 14-ish, I did some really, really tough training with my body.
I
I
remember that.
hardly
You were
ever.
like doing UFC training or some shit.
MMA, yeah. I was fucking training 6 times a week, hours on end. I put my body through hell for months. I had like a 6 pack even. It was crazy for a 14-year-old, and I was in the best shape of my life as a fucking 14-year-old. It's crazy. I stopped after I caught the flu and shit, but like, yeah, it was an experience. I never even noticed it. I mean, it took me a while to build up my fucking stamina and cardio, but after a bit, man, I got like adrenaline and like an euphoric feeling from working out. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it
Mm-hmm.
felt good actually. It just it felt like, I don't know. Have you ever heard of the runner's high? A feeling where you would get like, I don't know, like, you know,
Like,
your reward system you have in your head, right? Whenever you get like
yeah.
something you really want, it's
Mm-hmm.
like that, but like
Kind of
pretty
like
much like that. Yeah.
bodybuilders, and after they see they're actually like getting really
They
good build, they're like, well, I got to do
Not
this
even just
every day
that.
now.
It's just during the feel. It's just during the activity itself. It's your brain will just sometimes release like endorphins and shit
Right.
and euphoria that would like make you feel good. It's similar to smoking weed. It's, you know, that reward process thing I described earlier,
Yeah.
and feel good like chemicals in your head. It those trigger from working out, similar to
Like
how
dopamine or whatever the fuck it's
yeah,
called.
that dopamine, yeah, that shit will fucking just trigger from working out if you just do it for a long time and just keep going at it. I had like a goofy ass smile on my face towards the end of my training half the time whenever I would like feel that feeling while doing the exercise, even because it just felt so fucking good and fun. I can see how people can get addicted to this shit if you just constantly do it to the point where I guess your body rewards you in a funny way like that. Which is why people say that working out and physical exercise is good for the head too, because of, I guess, that reason alone. That makes, like... They say that can even cure, like, depression and shit. Now, that's a stretch, depending, but I mean, based on my experience...
help towards it. You know?
Yeah, it helps towards it, because if you're feeling really fucking down, you could just get your ass up and do all that, hopefully, if you have enough willpower. You can do that, because you know in your head that you can, like, at least temporarily get it off your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, like, probably the best way to go about it. Just do everything you can.
Sorry to hear.
Make you feel good.
Sorry to hear about your heart condition, though, Nate.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't think you knew about it. So that's been going on for a few months now, maybe a year.
I found out when I was either 19 or 20.
Oh, about a year, 2 years. But one person we haven't heard from, Panda. How's your COVID life going?
Kind of been the same. To be honest, like work never really slowed down. Only thing that like was like negative is that like relationships and stuff like that. Like I kind of just realized like I was really doing all work.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just see like the after effects that like nobody really gave a shit about me. So I guess it's like a good or bad thing. Like I guess in like whatever perspective. It was like sad in the moment to be like, wow, like all these like quote unquote friends, like that they cared about me or whatever like that. But it was good because I made room for like other people that do care about me or whatever. It just got pretty like down, I guess, because I already kind of like self isolate like. Months, well, not months at a time, but like weeks at a time.
Let's say I think we all
do. Have like
a
mental episode or whatever. So that shit didn't really like phase me. Even like before they mandated wearing masks, I was already wearing a mask because low key, like I feel like I'm a germaphobe, but that's just me. But yeah, I've actually, I've had a lot of time to like focus on like shit that I like to do. Like I'm starting a garden.
What you growing?
Herbs.
Yeah, herbs.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
Right.
Cilantro, tarragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so actual
Marineras.
Indica and sativa, right?
Oregano.
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 Well, you know already if there was marijuana growing right there, man, Northern regionals will be on that shit like it's fucking Halloween candy.
He doesn't live near us. I don't know where Panda lives. He lives in...
Well, I was just saying.
Panda lives in fucking Alaska.
I was just saying for Pennsylvania
in Hawaii.
in general.
He's in Alaska.
Stop giving away information.
How cold is it out there in Alaska?
Yeah. It's here in Alaska.
I don't live in Alaska.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. How cold is it there?
It's pretty cold. Actually, it's gotten really warm.
No, Nate, you've got it wrong. It's Antarctica.
Oh, how does he have Wi-Fi right now?
No, you don't know what you're talking about. It's Antarctica.
Satellites.
I promise you it's Alaska.
Satellites? I didn't hear what Nate said, so all I heard you yell was satellites. Oh, shit. Anyway, so how long do y'all think COVID's gonna last?
A while.
Probably. I feel like everyone's kind of just gonna hit the reset button like 2021, because like it's just gonna flip to like the new year. People don't want to like focus on the coronavirus anymore. So I feel like 2021, a lot of people are just gonna relax. Like people are already relaxing now. Like in Florida, like basically nobody wears a mask.
People were going on spring break when it was still going around.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, I gotta get a tan.
Yeah, they're just
What's
like,
up,
fuck
boys?
it, I don't even want to be here. Like,
Honestly,
they just fucking went from Tennessee to Florida, and they're like, they got stuck down here, basically.
damn.
So,
I do want to say this, and I was talking to Panda the other night about some of this stuff, but I thought it would be also something good to talk about on the podcast. During this whole, like, you know, shutdown thing, and pretty much all I'm doing is going to work and coming home, and that's pretty much it. That's my life. You know, it's like, you know, there's no more going out to eat. There's no more going to the store, really. I mean, there was maybe to the grocery store, but in very, you know, like, you know, under extreme precautions or whatever. But lately, like, look, you know, all of us are still relatively pretty young, you know, like early 20s, you know.
Yeah,
And
we're all pretty young.
but it's weird because what I've found out is that I have this feeling, and look, man, you know, I'm only 20, you know, so but for whatever reason, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it's like I feel like I'm running out of time, but I know I'm not, because like, you know, because like, you know, I'm still young, so it's like, no, man, you know, I'm not even halfway into my 20s, but it's like for whatever reason I just feel like I'm running out of time,
like that's
and
all the young people.
you
That's
know,
why
it's
I'm
like,
probably thinking I'm coming like that. I think that way too.
yeah.
Why do you think that way?
Because of all the like deaths from all these fucking kids and rappers and shit, they're all like really young.
Let me
And
tell
so
you guys
that's what
something,
you hear in the media. So that's what I fucking.
Let me
think
tell you
of
guys
now.
something.
Alright.
Life is an unpredictable thing. There's good times and bad times, all of which some are in your control, some aren't in your control. You don't know how life will go. You can't predict the future. If you're good at life, you'll be able to control everything within your power to the best of your ability in a positive way to where it doesn't affect you.
Let's be real. If you're good at life, you got lucky.
If you want to live a quality life at that,
It's a fucking
be
dice
your
roll.
best self, do your best, never give up,
John
and
Cena.
don't make stupid decisions. That's the most important thing. Because one stupid decision can really lead to such a serious situation to the point where you would be able to, I don't know, you'd have to really work with that situation at that point. It would just cause a lot more of a problem than you can even imagine, really. And
Right.
you just do your best in your life, basically, and just make sure you don't make mistakes that would be catastrophic, and on top of that, live your best life possible, because you only get one, you know. You can't fuck it up or all that, because if you do, then it'll be a
depending on what
waste.
you believe in.
But still, it's a pretty much a core concept in humanity. I
Yeah.
believe I believe every human, for the most part, would love to have a quality life. I mean, who wouldn't like be able to have a
Some
family,
Some
live
people
the
don't like the
dream, you know?
attention.
And I don't know. People have dreams and desires in this world.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would love to complete those desires and say they did something with themselves rather than.
I think everybody's getting a little bit tired, so let's hit one last topic. Anybody got any ideas? Before we close it off? Silence. Nothing but silence.
Oh, I got one.
Alright.
After everything that everybody, you know, obviously here in this podcast, if you had the chance to go back somewhere, anywhere, somewhere in your life to change something, would you change it?
Yes.
What would you change?
We have to say what it is.
Well, or if you don't feel comfortable sharing, that's fine.
I'm trying to think.
I would change something that I don't feel comfortable saying. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah, I know what he means.
Okay. What about you,
No,
Dylan?
you don't.
I don't have one off the top of my head. I'd have to think about that.
Okay.
Hit me at the end. Let me
Alright.
think. Hunter, do you got one?
Actually, no, I wouldn't.
No, my life's perfect.
No, it's no.
You guys are losers.
No, absolutely not.
I know, I'm joking.
But
I'm
it's
gonna
just
fucking
like
funny as fuck. You guys
No.
want to change your life, you fucking losers?
No. But
You're fucking
real talk though,
losers.
it's just I don't. Because like, what if I did go back and change something, but that one small little thing totally would fuck up my future. Like, you know, like the butterfly effect
That's
thing.
how I am. I overthink shit. Here,
But-
let's go with the real question. What is one thing you wish you could change about yourself?
I wish
physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever.
I wish that I would not overthink things so much. I wish I just wouldn't worry so much. Like, you know, like about this, well, what the fuck am I going to do with my life kind of thing. You know, like, I just wish I wouldn't worry about shit like that. Because it's like, look, I know I got time. Like, you know, it's like, I spend all this time just worrying and, you know, obsessing over, well, what if, you know, like, shit, well, what if this happens, man? You know, like, what if that happens? You know, it's like shit like that can, you know, keep me up at night or whatever, you know? It's just...
You and me both, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly how I am. I overthink way too much.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm extremely paranoid, but I'm paranoid about certain things.
Catastrophic thinking can lead to catastrophic, well, feelings.
Absolutely.
I just overthink random shit. Like, I'll think of I'll come to every fucking possibility of what will happen.
Same.
Exactly.
And then the actual thing that happens isn't anything I thought up. I'm just like, well, fuck, there goes that.
I mean, look at it like this. You don't look at the best in things. You look at the worst in things because you want to prepare yourself for the worst if it were to come.
Yeah.
Which frightens you of what's possible once you have that conception.
Mm-hmm.
That's
This
what it comes
podcast
down
is
to.
deeper than I thought it would be.
Honestly, though, I like it, though. I like it like that.
It's a good conversation. It's a good talk.
Yeah, it's because, you know,
On a positive note, I started working out again.
Bella, do y'all have anything you
that's
want
awesome,
to share?
dude. Proud of you.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have anything you want
Wait,
to change
are we
about
still-
yourself?
Wait, are we still talking about that topic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
go
you
for
would
it.
have anything you would
Yeah,
want to change
if
about
you
yourself.
if you have anything to add, Panda, definitely go ahead.
One thing that I would want to change about myself?
Like, we all think we're too paranoid.
Yeah, like it could be anything.
I wish I wasn't so stubborn.
Okay.
Because
That's fair.
honestly, like, a lot of shit that's happened to me was told, like it could have been prevented, like, if I listened to somebody else. I feel
That's
like,
fair.
I mean, I'm paranoid, but I feel like that's really only from past experiences. Like, I never used to just be, like, on edge.
I've always been like that. I can't help it. It annoys the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Like, I guess, like, my brain moves a million miles per hour, but it was never about, like, negative outcomes. Like, it was always talking about, like, what am I gonna do next? Like, I was always a future thinker. Like, I was like, all right, what's the next move? Like, what's happening? And that's only really changed for me recently. But yeah, I don't want to be like. I wish I wasn't so stubborn because I feel like the only way I learn is through pain, and so anytime like shit happens, like it'll literally happen once, it'll never happen again. Like I would just wish I wasn't built for that or like built like that because it's annoying as shit and painful. So
Yeah, I get that.
oh, and my height, definitely my height.
Are you
You and
tall or
me
short?
both.
What would you be one? Would you want to be? Yeah, like what Dover said.
Are you
Would you
tall?
want to?
A comfortable height, like that you can like live life. Probably like 6, like either between from like 6'3" to like 6'5".
I don't know about
how
comfortable.
tall?
Are you trying to go to
I'm
the
pretty
NBA?
comfortable right
Are
now.
you trying to go to the
How
NBA?
tall are you?
No,
Well, yeah, I was about
I'm
to
only
say.
6. No, not 6. I'm only 5'11".
So am I. Fuck you. What do you mean live comfortably? I'm comfortable.
Hey, bro, like
You trying to play
comfortable,
basketball?
like-
Try to step
yeah,
in
I
my
would
shoes,
actually love to
motherfucker.
play basketball.
Step in
love it too.
mine.
Step in my shoes or her
Wait,
shoes.
Nate, how tall are you?
Like, I'm only 5'5", and I can't get any taller unless I go through painful surgery.
Damn.
Nate's considering getting bone extension surgery.
I am, actually.
Oh, I remember
Shit.
that talk.
I would get it in 2 different places in my legs to even get to 5'11".
Yeah.
Oh god.
Wait, Bella, how tall are you?
5'2".
Damn.
That's
She
normal
got
for
the
girls,
shit.
I
She would
think.
be like, what, 5'7", 5'8"?
Still,
at
I think
most
that's
with
normal
two
for girls.
surgeries.
It's not as normal for guys, because guys are usually taller.
Yeah.
From
I'm taller than both
What?
of my parents. Keep that in mind.
how tall are
Taller
you?
than my
How tall's
mom.
your dad?
I don't know, but I don't think he was any taller than I was. Because I seen him before. God may rest his soul. He passed recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad died about a few weeks ago, this month.
I'm sorry, Nate.
Yeah. Thank
Sorry
you.
for your loss, brother.
Yes, I'm taller than both of my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I never expected that one.
I wish that when I was in high school, I took like a fucking human growth drug or some shit that the doctors gave people to get taller. My friend did that shit, and he got fucking tall as shit for it.
You wish you were tall as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Even if I were 6, that would be perfect, pretty much.
It's awkward between my girlfriend and I because she's super short. Like,
how short is your girlfriend?
4'11".
Oh, shit.
And I'm 6'1". I tower over her, and it's
that must be an interesting love life,
dude.
That must be an interesting love life right there.
She's okay. Look, I don't mind sharing with you guys because, to be quite honest, I'm brutally honest. Like, you know, that's just how it is. So my girlfriend, she's very small and petite. Meanwhile, I'm big and tall. Like, I have to shop in the big and tall section at JCPenney. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like, you know, it's like we're two totally different people physically, and it's, yeah. So it's like when people like, oh, you guys together? You guys a couple? Yeah. You know, they give us like a weird look, and it's because we're just totally different. You know, but yeah.
David and Goliath, but one's a female.
But they're dating.
They're dating.
David and Goliath, but they're dating.
But they love each other.
Oh, God.
You must have an interesting love life. That's all I have to say about that.
Let his love life alone. I thought you were dropping yours on the hub.
No.
You want to see the video of my ex? 10K.
We called, or we said something about Nate, and he said, "I'll drop my video with my ex on the hub right now."
10K.
He wants $10,000 so he can drop his video with his ex on the hub. I feel like all the money I've given you, Nate, over the years might equal up to 10K.
I'm not fucking dropping it over that. No, fuck you.
I feel like it's close.
I'm not dropping the video on you fucking weirdo.
I better get a discount. I mean, I don't want to see it. I just want it to be out there.
7K. Only for you. You have to pay, though.
What a discount, guys.
Hey, I was thinking about 8. I forced myself to go down to 7 just
I don't
because
think I
you're
can
a
afford
friend.
7K.
I mean, I don't know, man. If you, like, save up in the fucking hub account... Your hub account...
The hub account
savings.
I feel like I just love taller women. Like,
I'm the exact opposite.
Dudes usually, like, go for, like, girls that are shorter than them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, if I could get a 6'2" goddess, I would.
I felt that.
God. Listen, I'm insecure. I don't want to be fucking shorter than the girl.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, but you know,
I always
that's
said
not
that
even
about
a king. That's an emperor move right there.
That's an emperor.
My guy.
Like, you always see taller dudes with shorter women, but do you see shorter dudes with taller women? No!
Sometimes. I actually do. I know if you
Why? What's the point of that? So she could just go up to you and be like, pull the lever, crunk. No. That'd be awkward as shit.
Yes. Yes.
That'd be awkward as shit.
Tall or hot?
Wait, what?
Oh, shit.
I said tall women are hot.
They can be.
Why? Because of the legs?
I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
Tall woman can put you on timeout.
Alright.
Whoa.
Alright, you're talking about a whole different realm.
Whoa.
Panda likes to be put on timeout.
Yo, Panda,
She put in
whoa.
timeout.
Is that what you're into?
She's gonna pick you up and put you
You're
on top of the
5'11",
car.
and you want a taller girl. Holy shit, is she like 6'5"?
Yes.
I mean, alright, tell you what. I'll take you to Las Vegas and hire a dominatrix to do whatever the fuck they want to you. That's taller.
Dude, imagine if you get married to a
You
taller
down,
woman.
Panda?
That'd be dope as shit.
Okay, confirmed. We know what he's into. Case closed.
So, like,
Yeah, but
dude,
now you gotta take him to Las Vegas.
just
Wait,
imagine.
what? No. Hold up. Whoa, Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not legal anywhere else. I'm talking about prostitution.
I didn't agree to
Are
that.
not
I thought you were
prostitutes.
talking. I thought you were
I
talking
mean, it
about
depends if I like
marrying
pay
a
for like the
taller
happy
woman.
ending somehow.
No, wait.
I said I would
marry-
take you to Las Vegas for you to see a
happens to be a
dominatrix who's taller than
dominatrix?
I
you,
don't
and you
want
said
to
that's
dominate.
dope.
No,
You said that would be
no.
dope. You said that would be dope.
H
Hell
Creek,
yeah, brother.
he said you want to marry a tall woman. I said hell
No,
yeah.
he did not.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, what I was
No,
okay.
I'm saying he said the
okay,
dominatrix part too, and he said
okay.
hell yeah.
What I was going to say, but everyone started chipping in. What I was going to say was, imagine marrying a taller woman, and that taller woman, instead of like you being the husband, you know, the groomsman, instead of like you carrying her out of the church chapel, she's carrying you, motherfucker. All right, she's carrying you out them doors, and she's putting you in the car. She's putting you in your motherfucking booster seat. Do you really want that?
Damn, Panda.
I would like to point out that Mosley's in chat. He just asked me what the fuck is happening. I said Panda likes to be dominated, I guess. So.
Hell, that's not me.
Bruh.
No, I just like taller women.
Boy, you know.
He wants that
He said
whip.
the dominatrix, man.
He wants the whip.
I
No.
would like another car.
No, he wants the belt.
No, what is wrong with you?
It'd be like that
Damn.
sometimes.
Poor Panda.
Dude, listen to us. We're
Gotta
talking.
go all the way to Vegas.
What the fuck are we talking about,
I
man?
didn't hear the Vegas part.
I don't know how we got here. Did you not hear the dominatrix part?
No,
I didn't hear anything about Dom or
what's
Las
in there?
Vegas.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm so fucking tired.
I can't believe. On a side
So-
note, I can't believe some random bitch popped up into Dover's live chat and just asked me moderator.
Mosley?
Never. No,
Oh.
before that.
Aylin
Some
asked for
random-
mod. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Some random bitch, like, the first thing she did when she joined his stream was, hey, can I be a moderator?
Yeah, that was a little sus.
Joke's on her. Bella fucking didn't even get moderator till today. And they fucking date.
I know, right?
Got him.
So the odds of this bitch getting moderator are slim to fucking none. Let's be real.
Let's be real. Bella's never in my chat. Maybe once in a month. Maybe.
The
yeah,
support.
No.
She said, yeah, she don't support me. It's okay, guys.
Damn.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Anyway,
Subscribe to View.
subscribe to View.
All
Subscribe to
right.
Bella.
Anyway,
I gotta
subscribe.
ask-
Or
Hold on,
go
I
ahead.
gotta
Go
ask.
ahead. Go ahead.
What are the chances of this podcast being put on iTunes or Spotify?
None of the none.
Yeah.
We gotta look into that. We could
He confirmed it. He said slim to none.
Yeah. I'm not really too exactly sure on how to upload to Spotify, let alone iTunes. I mean, obviously
should,
YouTube, no shit, but like,
you should look into that.
I can look into it, but no guarantees, man.
Fair.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. And also, for the people at home, how often will this podcast be? This is episode 1. I don't even know what we're titling this actual podcast itself.
Dude, I don't fucking know either. We're just going one step at a time here. But
Real talks.
I
I don't fucking know.
mean, we could do it once a month. I mean,
I think once a month might work out for everybody. Just
Yeah.
try to find a time where you're not incredibly busy and find a time where we're not
yeah.
all working when you're working.
Right.
Gotta be time related, but
Anyway, so I think that'll wrap up the end of the podcast. So I just want to say quickly before we all finish up here, I just want to go ahead and say to subscribe to Dover, subscribe to official Nate. Is that your Nason? Is that okay? So subscribe to Nason and Panda. You don't do YouTube, I don't think. All right, but Bella, are you getting back into YouTube? Okay, all right. Sub to Bella too. Okay. Oh, so anyway, we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.